They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab in the end zone. Third touchdown of the game, a third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Now on second down. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll send the tight end in motion. Moves the pocket. It's Adams. Out wide left, it's Palmer. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now Oregon will call it second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They boot it away. Trying to make one miss. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. First play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Holds on. It's Young. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike up. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Motion from the wideout. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Wide receiver going in motion. Finds his man on the RPO. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
My number 1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Second down, gonna throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Misses badly on that one. Facing a 3rd down is short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Young. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Sells the run, looking to pass. Finds his man. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the... It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Throwing, Lewis. Turns it upfield. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. The handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to... When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that
22, blue 22.
Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. He knew all along that this new landscape in college football would be a challenge. That's why in the Big Ten, they were preparing all along for these West Coast teams to have to travel a long way. They've been putting some sports science research together to make sure their players have all of the information they need to perform at their best. We'll see if they can bring that to the field here today. Back to you.
The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. Bring him down.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to him.
Second down, gonna throw it. Finds his tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Turns up, it's Gibson. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. He'll go to the air again. Fires to the tight end. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Here's a give to Gibson. Nice move to keep running. There's some room.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. They want to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oregon's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. on first down. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Hand it to the back. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. On play action. Grabs it in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no... It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Hampton.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Nice job on defense there against the power play, plugging up the middle of the field, forcing the ball carrier to try to get to the outside, but they use their speed and tackle him for a loss.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Young. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
So many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
2nd down to the air. Makes the grab on the left. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close, by the goal line. There was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught. Could not make his way to the corner. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Hits inside, it's Gibson. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. The give to the back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Making his first move. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air, You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Between the hashes, it's Young. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to throw one first. Finds his big tight end. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Slots it away.
I think for the
offense working from the pistol. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After that last incompletion, here's second and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He makes a catch. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Oregon. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Cross. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for his man. Out wide right, it's Gibson. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's complete on the right side. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Short pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Looking for running room. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this offense has been having its way all day long with this defense, but finally the defense creates a negative play. Let's see if that now gives them a little more confidence to get back in this game.
Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And this QB and wide receiver, like, they are in lockstep. They know exactly where they're going to be. QB really trusting his receiver to make plays. And if I'm him, I'm just going to keep finding him. Because so far, the defense has had zero answer for this 1-2 combination.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks! As This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Looking for blockers. And the returner is stopped. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. They'll ride him again. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty solid. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The running back has it. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Hauls it in. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hampton. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Making the adjustment. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ducks! Fitted in the window for the score. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming. Left side, it's Jones.
That's a good job by...
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coach
Black 88. Black 88. Go! 30.